What's up, traders? It's Trades here. It's the 25th of October, Friday, so let's see what the market has in store for us. News-wise, there is honestly nothing except for maybe revised consumer sentiment at 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. US time, and at half one we've got core durable goods orders. Again, not red folder news, so let's see how those play out. And we also have a clear drawn liquidity, and for me that drawn liquidity is right at that high below that imbalance on the 240. Right, we've got Monday's high there, and we've got this fair value gap with that sell side liquidity right, buy side liquidity right there on the 240. As we have displaced from this low, we rejected this sell side liquidity with this strong bullish, I would call this a statement candle. This is kind of a clear signal that price is going to continue or not continue going lower in a bearish order flow that we've had for the last almost 3 weeks. So this was kind of a sign that we are going to continue higher up. And then we had this, essentially, if you look at it, it's a head and shoulder pattern, right? We've got left shoulder, neck, head, and right shoulder, and we've broken above that neckline on the head and shoulder, and now we are looking to continue higher up. And we call it a market structure shift, right? We've got this order block here, we've got another bullish fair value gap on the 240, and we've got another bullish fair value gap right there on that 240 as well. Ideally, I would want price to come and tap into at least a 50% off this bullish fair value gap. However, the way price has been displacing up, I don't think it will. We have got this 60-minute swing low. We've come down and created a swing on the 60-minute, right? I'll be watching price to take out this swing low right there. But it also looks like we, made a high. We've came down. We are kind of accumulating at the moment. Ideally, I want to see if some more accumulation, maybe one more candle we'll see during London session, 1 or 2 more candles during London session, accumulation, and then we get that manipulation below this candle's low, which on the 15-minute is clearer. So yeah, below this candle's low, and then find some kind of a support and push up. At the moment, as you can see, right, price has failed to come down and take out this low, but we've got this market structure shift inside this range, which is essentially trapping in buyers. This is a fake break. It's most likely going to continue lower. Will it continue to come down to this low? I'm not sure. We've got this order block right there that price is tapping into. It's come and tapped it once, pushed up, failed to make a new high. It's come down again, tapped it again. It looks like it's going to fail to make a new high. So it might be the case that will it come down and tap that 50%. Ideally, I want to see it take out the liquidity off that low. So I've got my orders set right there. And yeah, once it comes into that level, I'll be looking to go long. Ideally, it will come during London session, and we'll start to find support and go up, take out these highs during New York session. And if it comes to these highs during New York session, this buy side liquidity on the 240 below this fair value gap, then with a channel, which is what I trade, I will be looking to short as well. So yeah, let's see how Eurodollar plays out. Similar to Eurodollar, pound dollar has come into this sell side liquidity last week and wicked below. And this week, it looks like it's wicking below the previous week, but it's come in and filled in the rest of the fair value gap on the weekly time frame, the first fair value gap, and tapped into the start of the second one, which is quite a strong point of interest for price to find support. And yeah, at the moment, I'm not as convinced with pound dollar as I am with Eurodollar, with the bullish sentiment. But because it's a Friday and we've come into quite a strong point of interest in a bearish order flow, I do predict that price will continue higher up, and we have got a clear sign where price can reach, which is previous day's high. We've got these highs and these highs, but ideally previous day's highs for me. At the moment, we displaced our we displaced off the fair value gap on the weekly time frame, leaving fair value gaps along the way on the 240 and 60 minute. So as you can see, this is a 240 fair value gap that we've left. But we also came into an order block right on the 240 right there, and put in this candle, this bearish engulfing candle that took our liquidity on either side, which was then followed by this bullish engulfing candle, and since then we've just been accumulating and ranging inside that candle. So need to see some kind of confirmation of which direction price is going to go into. Ideally, right, we've got room for price to come into this high because we've got an imbalance right above that. We also have an imbalance right above this high as well. So yeah, if like euro dollar, pound dollar might do the same as well, come down, take out these equal lows and find support and continue higher up, because it's, you know, it's Friday, we've had bearish order flow and we've started to see displacement of a high time frame point of interest going into Thursday and Friday. We had a good trade yesterday. I would say right here price displaced up, came down into the swing low above that bullish fair value gap and found support on the lower time frames, especially on the 5 minute. It came down, accumulation just before price took out that low, and then manipulation, could have entered somewhere around here, and since then we've just been consolidating sideways. We've come into this fair value gap, we've found support at that fair value gap so far, but yeah, I'm not as confident as I am with euro dollar. With, you know, you can see this as accumulation, you see this as manipulation. Maybe euro pound dollar will not continue lower, it will just because it's already taken out this low, or maybe if it does, then it will take out both these equal lows and then continue higher up. I would have to wait and see how price reacts during London with pound dollar, but I'm a lot more confident with euro dollar going into the day than I am with pound dollar. So yeah, let's see how they both play out.